you guys know that those really thin, like paper thin, the TVs that are like this thin, like half an inch thin, did you know those are called OLED, optical LED? Maybe is what that stands for? I have no idea. So those are really thin. And for a bus or like a tiny house, that's awesome because it didn't protrude so far off like the wall and it doesn't take up a lot of surface space. But for me, those are really expensive. For a 32 inch, it was like 500 bucks, which isn't terrible. I mean, for what flat screens and LED screens used to be a few years ago, it's reasonably priced, especially for the quality that you're getting. But I don't want to spend $500 on a TV that I have a kid that will probably spill milk on and like splash things and maybe even hit at some point. So we didn't get one. What we did get was the cheapest LED TV I could find, and this is an Insignia 32-inch smart voice-activated Alexa TV, and it was like 150 bucks on sale. So we got this. It's like 2.5 inches thick, so it's not terrible. But then once you get a TV mount, those things are like 3.5 inches on average thickness. So then that goes 3.5 inches plus 2.5 inches. That's like 6 inches off the wall. So this pint is 5 inches thick, 5 inches tall, deep, whatever. And that kind of sticks out a lot from the wall. I mean, it's not terrible, but when you're interfering with such a small space as it is, that goes from the bus being 7.5 feet wide to less than 7 feet, which really starts affecting how you live. What I'm getting at is, I found this on Amazon.com. It's a great website. I don't know if you guys have heard of it or seen it. I found this on Amazon.com, and it's only like, what is that, half an inch, maybe 3/4? What are you guys guessing? Half inch? Ooh, we're just been at 3/4. It's like right at 3/4 thick. From 3.5 inches mounting surface to 3/4 inch mounting surface, that means this, with our 2.5 inch TV, it's only gonna stick out of this ledge like an inch. And an inch is a lot more doable than like 4 inches. Especially when you're gonna sit here. And this isn't like a bench, it's gonna be like multifunctional, but this is what we call our entertainment stand. It also folds out to lay out for the bed, to fill this little space. I'll explain more later. But we're probably gonna put cushions here. Some people are objectively going to sit here because there's limited space in our bus. So I don't want them to have to worry about like hitting the TV and stuff, so they'll give them a little bit more room. And it's just like those nuances, those small things that you don't really think about until you've either ordered it or installed it or living in it. And because we have lived small before, I don't know if you guys knew this, Emily and I traveled America in our Toyota FJ Cruiser. It was awesome. So the bus is like an upgrade for us, plus the 2 kids, so it's a whole new experience as well. Those are those things that I constantly think about and constantly research. We're going to install this flat mount, super mounted, thin TV mount. I would say the downside to this one is you can't pivot it. So like it'll be directly right here, which is only like one person sitting here. So it'd be neat if we could angle it a little bit, but I'm not worried about it. As long as we're able to enjoy our life and enjoy the rainy days. We weren't even thinking about doing a TV, but sometimes on a Saturday morning, you just want to wake up and watch cartoons with your kids. Or if it's raining outside, it's not like they can run around in here. So let's just hook up some Disney Plus and watch Luca, because that's a fantastic movie. Let's get to that. just got the generator turned on. We still have an onboard generator even though we upgraded the solar because we're parked in like all of the shade. I think like our panels get like 5% sunlight, if even that. I haven't had a whole lot of time to test out the new system, which is the MPP like all-in-one. Charge controller, battery charger, power inverter, automatic transfer switch. It's all that stuff built into one. So yeah, let's see if this works. Oh man, we have a TV and a school bus. Dude, this is just so exciting now. Like all of this stuff I'm just getting all jazzed up about. Milo can come in here with me, watch a show while I do work, or Emily does work. Air conditioning is going to be running soon. I can use my phone. Is that level? Dude, I'm pretty pumped. It barely sticks out. We were wanting to do like a still have room to do the sound bar. Freaking sweet. So as you can see, it doesn't really stick out of the wall like a whole lot. I don't have a tape measure in here anymore. I went from like having 15 tape measures in here to having none, which is kind of annoying but also wicked exciting. So that means we're not doing a whole lot of building and measuring and configuring. Like we're like done with that phase. So yeah, this has been, I'm super happy with this. It only adds like half an inch to the actual depth of the TV. So I think the TV is like 2 3/4 inches. So now it's plus the half, so we're at 3 1/4 inches. So I'm pretty happy with that. Like, so aside from getting an OLED TV, that would have been an extra $500 for 150 bucks. This kind of does what we needed to do and entertain us when it's raining outside like it was today. Got our little remotes. I'm just pumped. Like, this is running off solar that I hooked up. Like, everything's working the way I want it to work. And it's wicked exciting. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you don't. And if you could subscribe, we'd really, really appreciate it. And yeah, like, dude, this bus is like, we're here. We're at the finish line. Aside, well, minus the outside. Like, we're at the finish line. All we have to do is the outside. And we get to start this next chapter. And we're, like I said, we're taking you guys along. So, thank you so much for watching. See ya.